In the land of Egypt, a slave named Joseph rose from the shadows of betrayal. Joseph was sold by his brothers when he was a child to Potiphar. In the house of Potiphar, captain of Pharaoh's guard, Joseph the slave boy prospered, because the Lord was with him. Respected by all, Potiphar trusted him with everything, gave him charge over everything except one thing, Potiphar's wife. But where there is favor, temptation follows close. While Joseph worked, she watched him and desired him.
This slave is handsome. You will be mine soon.
Day after day, her desire grew, and one day her obsession was bold enough. She waited for a quiet time where there were no slaves around, watching. But God was watching.
This slave is handsome.
He always watches.
You will be mine.
She goes unknown to Joseph and says,
"Lie with me!"
How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God?
She reached for him, grasped his robe, but Joseph ran. After the flee, Joseph did not know what accusation was coming.
Look what he tried to do! He came into me to lie with me, and I cried out with a loud voice.
Potiphar, conflicted, angry, says, "Joseph, I trusted you. How could you?" The robe she held became his chain. A lie roared louder than the truth. No defense, no trial. Joseph was thrown into a cold cell, but his faith stood unshaken. While in chains, Joseph looked up and said, "Lord, even here I trust you." The Lord was with Joseph and favored him in the prison. The trial was not the end. It was the beginning. For what man meant for evil, God meant for good. Joseph, while in the cold prison, God elevated him and made him in charge of other prisoners. And this was just the beginning of his shine. Genesis 50:20. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. Joseph said no to temptation and still got punished for doing the right thing. He was falsely accused, betrayed, and thrown into prison, not because he failed, but because he stood for truth. But even in the darkness, God was with him. Just like today, when your integrity costs you, when people believe lies, when the doors shut, remember, God's silence is not his absence. Joseph's prison became his path to the palace. So hold on. Maintain unwavering belief in God for what they meant for evil. God will use for your good. Subscribe to Dinata Tells Bible Tales for more faith-lifting Bible stories.